As travellers make their way to holiday destinations ahead of Christmas Day tomorrow. Our reporter Tumelo Machogo is monitoring traffic on the N4 to Mozambique. So, Lebombo, what is the situation now?
Well, Tapisho, traffic has subsided so far since this morning. This morning, traffic was actually backed up on this road, on this busy N4 road. This road connects Tshwane, Mpumalanga, and also Mozambique. So it's a long route that is about 590 kilometers long. So the travelers have started this morning traveling on this road, and this road was very, very packed up with cars. At the Lebombo border post, by 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning, that's when actually traffic was actually backed up to kilometers and kilometers from the border post. That's when actually Home Affairs Department and also officials there, they decided to open more offices so that they can actually process more people going into Mozambique, because there was a backlog of people coming in and a lot of cars also waiting to be processed and to pass the border post. So they had to open more offices and get more officials to come to work today so they can process more people to go into the various destinations, especially going to Mozambique, to that country. But also here on the N4, we have seen a lot of traffic. We have seen actually a number of traffic going on, but right now it's actually quite subsided because all the toll plazas that have people have been passing through, we've been told that in just like an hour before, last hour between 4 and 5, over 700 cars passed the Machado toll plaza and about 600 passed the Middleburg toll plaza. That's actually the toll plaza that passes here and it goes into Mozambique and also crosses into Mozambique. So a lot of people have been on the road, but they started their trip very, very early because they understand that the road was going to be busy, and it was busy in the morning. So right now traffic is quite flowing. People can travel easily going into the various destinations, especially passing through here in Bombela going into Mozambique or the Kingdom of Eswatini. So people have been traveling because also trying to avoid the weather, because the weather situation has also been kind of weird because the temperature has been very, very high. So people have been trying to avoid that and also travel as early as possible. But the border posts such as Oshuk border post and Lebombo border post, they open 24/7 so they can allow people to go and to pass those border gates to go into their various holiday destinations.
All right. So Tumelo, what's the profile of those that are passing through that border post? Is it mostly people going home, or is it holiday makers? Who are you finding is making this trip?
Well, we've been speaking to a lot of people while we are at the border post and also right on the road. Most people that are actually traveling there, they are not only travel makers or holiday makers, there are also people that are working in South Africa. Some of these people, they work in the mines. Some of these people work in Gauteng, and then they actually make their holiday, they travel on this day because it's closer enough to Christmas. And also some of them, they're telling us that they couldn't get off days. They only got to today to actually travel to their holiday destination. But we're getting more people and more people traveling into Mozambique because they're going there. Some people who actually been talking to, they're saying that they actually wanted to, they're coming from Tembisa. They said they actually wanted to go to the sea, but they thought which one is the nearest to them that they can travel to. So they thought Maputo will be the nearest to them to travel to. So a lot of people traveling to go to the sea before Christmas. Some of the people, a gentleman that we spoke to, he said he has not been home for 2 years, and this was the perfect time to actually go and see his family. So he was traveling and said he's been working in the mine, and it was the perfect time to go and see his family.
All right, thank you very much, Tumelo Machogo, SABC reporter. And of course, if you are making that trip, just looking at, of course, Maputo being the closest, but there's Bowani along the way on N200, Bella Vista. That's going to take you about 3.5 hours. So please do plan very carefully. And remember, you can always sleep at accommodation along the road.